Let's get the party started, because we are so back in Act 2. Crossing the threshold. 5th of the astral moon. Hey, there she is. Good morning, innkeeper. Could you please make me a drink? I need something to wake me up and help me feel agile again. Of course, Fable. I'm gonna brew you a coffee. Just give me a moment. Alright. We need a swift strike. Got a swift strike. Undo, you're getting food. And that was the swift strike. Really? There's one intelligence and one shield. Oh? You forgot about the shield, but in the swift strike. Oh well. Not like she's my most loyal customer. Oh wait, she is. Thank you. I feel much better already. Long night. Very. Turns out there were a lot of farmers who needed help. Regret offering it? Not at all. Really enjoy being able to help people. Before I just used to wish I could help, but I never felt competent enough to try. It's fun to try, a bit exhausting at times, but I think I much prefer this over waiting around. I still could use a bit more practice though. That's fair. Just make sure you also practice taking breaks. You'll have a much easier time helping other people if you're not close to passing out yourself. That's what I have your drinks for. My drinks are not a gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable, but you too should fall under the umbrella of people you're being kind to. I mean, I'm pretty good at falling. You're pretty good at a lot of things. I try. I know. Stay and have a rest now, okay? Okay. Thank you. Who the fuck are you? Jesus Christ. Bro. You know when they call the girl that like have this snarky voice like main character syndrome? I'm pretty sure he is the main character syndrome himself. My freaking god. Oh, just laughing because I have to give him like the most. Also, I have to make more voices. No, that's why I'm laughing also. Out of despair and fun of the voice I'm gonna give him. Alright, we already got the Jonas voice. We need something super nerdy. Let's just give him my nerdy voice. Yeah, good day to you, innkeeper. Wait, that actually sounds like the Jonas voice. Wait a second. Wait. Howdy y'all, how y'all doing? Okay, that's the... Okay. How did I do the moon? How did I do the voice? Zion, how do I do the voice? Anybody, please? Give me a second, actually. We're gonna go through the archives of Sunny's voices. Actually, oh, that's the voice. It sounds almost the same, but fuck it. We're going with that, alright? Yes, he should be like, oh, good day to you, innkeeper. But he sounds more like a boyish fucking idiot, like a nerd. So that's gonna give him a nerd voice. Good day to you, innkeeper. Good day to you too, adventurer. Yes, an adventurer. That is what I am, indeed. I come here seeking a drink. What a coincidence. I do happen to have some of those in stock. What can I get you? What kind of drinks do adventurers usually get? Whatever drink they desire. Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good. Of course. Perhaps something that could protect me from my foes? Defense is the base of every adventurer's skill set, is it not? Possibly. Let's try it out. Alright, a frosted lagoon for this man. Ria the dwarf. I understand, but what the hell do you want? Ah, rifle shot. I know it's like this, right? Yeah, it's a frosted lagoon. Liquid protection against your foes. Now for half the price. Thank you so very kindly. Ah. Do you like it? Well, yes, of course. Then you should say so. I apologize. I forgot to do the thing where you say your words out loud. I get that. Now that you've acquired the drink, care to introduce yourself? How incredibly rude of me to forget. I am Gustav Archibald Richmond III, son of Lord Gustav Albert Richard Richmond II and Lady Dorothea Pritchard the 27th. An up and coming hero from Windmore. And do my duty? The up and coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here. Dumb Fable of the Ashen Grove. You are Fable? Yes? my Fable voice just disappears. Give me a second. Yes? Is that a bad thing? The Fable that saved Dragowin from werewolves? The very same. Wow, what an incredible pleasure it is to meet you. I've heard so many things about you. Oh, good things I hope. Of course. They said you single-handedly persuaded the werewolf to give up his wicked ways and reunited a family. That's one way to put it for sure. They do have a way with words. Incredible. A true hero indeed. Yeah, wait. Comics, nerds, anime, manga. All these make up the one piece. Alright, the voice is still there. They spoke of you helping with the aftershocks of the Starfall as well. I mean, that's a given. Need to help out when I can. It really has the heart of a folk hero. How admirable. What about you, Lord Gustav Archibald Richmond III? What are you the hero of? Well, currently leaving my backstory era. I'm in the first act, so to speak, of my journey of becoming a full-blown adventurer. I've had a bit of a late start, but I shall catch up with haste. Also, Archie's just fine. You don't have to say the whole thing every time. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, I can help with that. Someone gave me some golden feathers a few days ago. Prepared as an infusion for the white drink, the can hasten you up in no time. Really? That's spectacular. I always thought those things were myths and legends you only read about in books. Do you read a lot? You know, sometimes. Not that much. Actually, I'm a pretty bitch now that I read all about the books, and I only know my stuff from the books. I never actually been to real adventures, and I really try to start becoming upcoming, but I'm just a nerd, and I don't even know how to really swing my weapon. You should. You sound like someone who enjoys adventure, and books are so full of them. They are. I'm just too cool for books. Books are cool. You think so? Yes, I do. I mean, look at the Innkeeper's journal. It's super cool. The coolest. Oh, well. Maybe I actually do like quite a bit. Sorry for being so weird about it. Don't worry. You're a little weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like? Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. They're just like me. Obviously my parents would much prefer if I read about other things, such as books on etiquette or the newspaper. I'm sure they would love it if I wrote a dissertation on the intricacies of the TV negotiations or even became a diplomat myself. But I think I would fare much better as a savior of this world, don't you think? The TV negotiations. I'm unfamiliar. It's all terribly boring, really. They are renegotiating trade routes due to the collapse of a canal bridge that was hit by a horde of spinal rhinoceroses. It's not going all that well, because they can agree on who should pay for the repairs, the mainland or the area itself. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep. Then perhaps we should get back to more exciting topics. How do you plan to start off your hero's journey? By doing something heroic, of course. Hey. What's something heroic I could do? You could start by helping the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating the cattle as we speak. Great idea. How much gold should I give them? Gold? I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind gold, but I was thinking about lending them a hand, you know? Physically, with your literal hands. Ah, okay. So, I would go to the farmers and ask what they need help with. Of course, that sounds... I shall figure it out. Thank you for the inspiration, Fable. It's been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. Till my next quest, Innkeeper. Till then. She's like, what the fuck is this guy? And even Fable is like, what the fuck is this guy? You know, it's pretty fucking bad. That was... adorable. Weird. Not because of him, he heard about me? Being a hero? That doesn't sound right. But you are a hero. Not really. Didn't even do that much yet. Not enough to be inspiring to anyone anyway. There are much greater heroes than me out there. He wasn't impressed by other heroes. He was impressed by you. That's... nice. You don't sound very happy about it. I am. It's really flattering, but I just didn't think I did enough to deserve his praise. Just some elf. Not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of the Ashen Grove and savior of Dragoin. Alright, I get it. Thank you, Innkeep. I'll try better to accept compliments. Good. Hey, he's back. Oh, and she, of course. Of course, they're inseparable now. Oh, my childish voice. Childish female voice. Ah, fuck. Sunny, it's not even been 24 hours. It barely been. Actually, damn, it's late. Okay, might have been 24 hours. Whoopsie. me a second. Alright, I think we're in the clear. Whatever. Hello, innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Wait. Almost, they do almost sound the same now. Fuck. Hello, Melly. And hello, Malachite. It's good to see you both again. Likewise. Right, Mel? Wait. I have to be more excited. I have to be more jumpy. Adventures! Adventures! I'm a detective! I'm a detective! I'm a detective who learned about grades. It's all about by that other werewolf lady. We're like family and stuff. And I'm talking really fast because I'm so excited. I'm just so speedy. I'm a child, okay? And there was the one time in band camp and okay. Got it. Can offer you two at Wink. Actually, you can offer us a quest. Are you talking about the one you just picked up by any chance? Your incredible deduction skills strike again. I'm only trying to match wits here. Hehe. So you're interested in saving those poor familiars? I am. Missing familiars, silent wizards, clues leading to a seemingly dead end? That sounds like a case for the world's greatest detective. And her sneaky assistant. They do sound like a great team. I said it while fully staring at him. They are not a team. But they're going to quest together. They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. She said she can't reach the quest, but well, apparently she did, though, while you were sitting here. And I needed a drink anyway. So you're sending Melly on a quest? Alone? As is customary, that's how the Shadowbanes have always handled it. It's an honored tradition. Just because it's tradition doesn't mean it's good. It actually sounds kind of ridiculous and really dangerous. You're not coming with me? No. Why not? I just explained that. I'm sorry, but I was switched like to her voice. It's just like, what's going on with me? Badly. But you have to come with me. Why? It's clearly a job for two people. There's no job that can be done alone. What if I need someone to sneak into the crime scene to gather evidence? Didn't you want to go on this quest to test your stealth training? But what if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthy? Or what if none of the familiars want to talk to me? I don't know, Melina. And what if I come back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex? Who cares? I do. I think you should go with her. And I think you should mind your own damn business. And I think you should make better decisions. Melly is right, you do make a good team, especially for this case. So stop hiding from the imaginary T-Rex of emotional vulnerability and just go on this familiar themed vacation. You might even enjoy it. Nah. Listen, Melina, Even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. Got obligations, things to do. You're a thief. You don't have fixed working hours, and you don't have any other friends waiting around for you. Maybe not, but I do have a sheepfish to take care of. You have a sheepfish? I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone. Plus, he needs to be fed, and to do his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise his wool will get destroyed. Okay. That's some intense lore there right there. Oh, well, you're right. You can just leave Rufus alone. I'll get lonely. Yeah. Oh, no. I was imagining... Okay, Fable, shut the fuck up. I was thinking this would go in different directions. But not, she would say I could take care of Rufus. I was imagining Fable to go with Murder on the quest instead. That's why I was thinking this story was going. I could take care of Rufus. What? Well, I live nearby, and I'm very good with animals, and pretty decent at crossword puzzles. That sounds like an excellent idea. What if Rufus doesn't like you? He will. Certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies. I started at the word famous, not at lullabies. I just at famous. Boom, gone. You sing? Sometimes. Maybe you can sing a song about how Mel and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex while familiars booed me out of town. I think I'd prefer a song about you and Malachite saving those familiars instead. Right, Mel? Fine. Just this once. See it as a final exam for your training. Yay! That sounds fun! Wonderful. So, you two need any help on your quest? Don't know. What do you think, detective? Well, it's great that you'd ask, my dear assistant. Please don't call me that. Okay, Mighty Mel then. No. How about John? Kirby, you did it again. God damn it, Kirby. So that's how Kirby got his name, John. I knew it all along. Makes so much sense. No, it doesn't. I like how we call Kirby John. Some people call Kirby John. It was just like... I was so random and it reminded me of Kirby immediately because I'm obsessed with him. That little pink blob. Alright. How about John? Nah, sure. So John, thanks for asking. I've studied the quest given us to a furrow closely. And I have come to the conclusion that there's only one option. This is a classic case of finding the right clues sprinkled throughout the witnesses' testimonies and piecing them together correctly. Townsfolk, the wizard, the familiars, they all have different conflicting information, and we need to collect and untangle it all to see the picture. But to achieve that, we need to be charismatic enough to get proof out of them. And for those who will still refuse to talk to us out of guilt or fear, we need to activate our stealth powers, find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so they can't destroy any evidence. I can offer you some of your golden feathers that will come with the sweet aftertaste of haste. That way you should be able to make it to Sofort much quicker. Great idea. I think you underestimate the severity of the situation. Ooh. What would you suggest instead, John? I agree with the stealth part. We could use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. But I believe our focus should be on overpowering whoever is responsible for this. If they're making familiars disappear, they won't be interested in this discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first, ask questions later. Never so much to fight, I see. And it's necessary. If you're itching for a fight, may I recommend fresh phoenix chilies? Some fire resistance could be a big advantage against wizards or familiars. Whether fireball or fire breath, you want to walk in unprepared. Does Anu have fire breath? Technically, yes, but he's usually too lazy to use it. It helps a bunch with roasting marshmallows though. I'd love to try Anu's marshmallows. I'll see if I can set something up when you return. Thank you. I think some s'mores could also help convince us familiars to help us. That's ridiculous. Dagger would be far more convincing. I think both could work. Innkeeper, what do you think? I definitely need a little bit of dexterity for sneaking around, but what should I pair it with? Haste for a quick revival in charisma, smooth talking, or pure strength and some fire resistance. Let me think about it. And with that mean let me cook. Alright. Huh. Now let's see. Not the Sparking Nebula. Not the Brawler. Spoken Heart is good. This is better. Sunny's Breeze. Hey, a breeze of myself. What other option would I have? Oh, the Sailor's Courage. Always wanted to make that. But now I feel like it's gonna be a Sunny Breeze. Hey, a new version of the Sunny Breeze coming up. We're gonna be smooth talking today. I think this case needs a delicate hand. The best detective work is achieved through clever conversation. Ha! You're spot on! Guess this is how I die. Don't be so pessimistic. One thing's off your back. Do you think you're prepared to solve this case, detective? Yes. With your help, we'll complete this quest with haste. We'll be back soon. Best of snooping. His name is John now. Oh damn, have you not been here for it? That's sad. Yeah, his name is John now. Melly was looking for names for him. And first it was, what was it? Actually, let me go through the books. Yeah. Yay, that sounds fun. Wonderful. So do you two need any help in the quest? Wait. Oh, there we are. I was the right part, never mind. Don't know. What do you think, detective? Well, It's great that you would ask, my dear assistant. Please don't call me that. Okay, Mighty Mel then. No. How about John? Sure. I literally slammed my fist onto my chair and I was like, God damn it, Kirby! And told the whole background lore of Kirby being called John from time to time by people. I don't even know where it came from, but some of the American folks. Was it the American or was it the Oceanian folk? I don't know. I think it was the Americans who call him John. Like my server Kirby. I don't know why, but that's a thing. Some Kirby lore. And I was like, God damn it, that's where he got it from. That's how he made it into the game. That's where the name John comes from. Not really, but oh well. Now his name is John. We went from his original name, which I forgot already, to the second name, who I also forgot, to Malachite, to John. Fuck, I'm really horrible with names. I cannot even check my diary now, can I? Where is he? John. It's just changed to John. Yeah, can I change his? His name is John. Blaze. No, Blaze was his second name. Exactly, Blaze was his second name. What was his first name? Something hatchy, close to Onyx or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Ah, whatever, who cares about his name? He has a lot of names. You should go with them to pick up the cheap fish before they disappear into the night. Don't forget to sing him a lullaby. Rufus or John? Rufus. Why didn't you say both? I would have said both. Right, obviously. I'm gonna go now. Have fun, Fable. Alright, we're in this now. Hey there. I gave him my female voice, right? Rhea has like Sunny-esque voice, Kyle has like whatever, Fable has like half female voice. I don't even know what I would call that voice. John has the most Sunny voice now. He had a different voice at the beginning, but who cares? Snarky girl voice. Nerd voice. Snake voice. Some kind of childish voice. Jonas voice. British voice. Child noise. Yeah, I guess for the female voice. Innkeeper. Quissy, glad to see you, alright? Likewise, good to see you in the tavern unharmed. Quite a disaster out there, and I'm just passing through. Don't have time to stay for long. Need to check on the cottage, and the birds, and Fable. I'm sure everything is as it was. Canopies of the cove are sturdy after all. It is why I chose to make it my home, that and the landscape. I hope your trip was nice at least. No, it was good. It felt good to recharge and refill the creative juices. Yeah. We walked a lot, actually, almost mapped out the whole island. We also hiked to the foot of the Borean Ridge, where the auroras touched the peaks. I heard the view was quite remarkable. It was. I'd never seen anything like it before. The first time I got to catch a glimpse of them. Also caught a glimpse of the infamous Banshee. Hey, we're finally getting more Banshee lore, let's go. We got this like on the first day of the game, and since then we haven't get more lore about the banshee we needed for a quest.
Everyone told us to avoid the lonely lagoon because of her, but it's beautiful to ignore. Without the banshee means any harm. We're on the earth for a friend after all, even scary creatures.
I'm eating. It gets lonely as a monster sometimes. Everyone is scared of you.
People shouldn't be. No one can choose who they're born as. We should accept them as they are.
I have a few patrons who'd really appreciate hearing that.
Then I'd be happy to meet them. Speaking of which, got you something.
Oh?
Yeah. Remember the gnomes? Actually met some.
Really? Oh yeah, she went to a convention, I remember.
And a booth at the convention, selling all types of stuff. I remember the conversation and got you this. I thought you might appreciate it.
I do. Thank you. It will certainly always have a place in my heart, knowing it came from you.
Aww, such a sweet talker. And you can't trick me into giving you my name.
What would I want with names?
Nothing good, that's for sure. But for real, sis, I have to leave now. I've been gone for too long. See you around, Innkeep.
See you around, Chrissy. Take care of yourself.
Always.
Right, so we'll be here tonight. Vampire? What the hell? The swamp guy from Avatar? One of the swamp water bandits from Avatar, the last ever. What the hell? What the fuck? Hasn't it? Don't know what that means. Oh! Oh! True. Give me like one whole second.
Für alle, die es schnell mögen, gibt es jetzt...
No. I'm probably gonna give it a different voice, but I just need to listen through it really quick to the cousin. It's just that like the weird funny thing, right?
It, old man!
You're right, far too long.
You know, I will remember that voice. Whenever a woman is just getting like... For women. For some women, I will just call them cousin it from now on, okay? It might happen. Baya, good to see you again. It's been a while. Yes. A while. 6,000 years. More like 2 months. Oh. I thought I had hibernated longer. You hibernated? At this time of year?
It was for the Bloom Tide Festival. It happens near my swamp every year during the dreaming moon.
Maybe I should have given it a cousin voice actually.
It was in the Bloom Tide Festival. It happens near my swamp every year during the dreaming moon. How about that?
I've probably been way more accurate. Fuck. Oh, I'm liking myself laugh too much about doing this game. That's how you know it's a good game. I can make myself laugh. Oh, Zeddy, get yourself together. You're not that entertaining. Yes, you are. Yes, you fucking are, Sonny.
Druids and bards join together in search of the moon pools for 2 whole weeks. They dance, they laugh, they scatter pretty little flowers everywhere. They hope if they can satiate the land, it will lead them to the reflection of the cosmos.
You mean the set of mythical lakes that's said to reflect all of the 7 moons at once?
Yes. Ever since the Twilight Chasm portal opened up within them more 30 years ago, travelers have become increasingly obsessed with bathing in their beauty.
Such festivities sound exciting.
No. They are loud with their songs, and they are arguing about getting lost in the endless maze of the marshes. And they walk around with torches of burning ember that they swing too close to my precious vines. Why would he bring fire into a swamp?
It is a little rude.
Exactly. You know, I tried to join them one time. The dainty flowers intrigued me, and I snuck up to them, dressed in my prettiest poison ivy, adorned with thorns of the undying trees. As soon as I said poison ivy, I was thinking about the character from DC, and now I'm aroused. Anyway, and you know what I did?
What?
They chased me away with the fiery brooms, chanting, "Demon be gone," from the top of their tiny lungs. So now I hibernate every dreaming moon. That way, I don't have to listen to the jolly tunes.
Maybe you should chase him out of your home. No. I was immediately going for maybe you should chase him out of your home, but this is the right way. And normally, I'm actually going for a peaceful route doing this gameplay so far. But I don't think there are people to be reasoned with. I don't know. Or maybe I'm gonna give him a drink that works for that. I don't know. Fuck it. Maybe I should give them another chance. Very few guides are familiar with the creatures of the bogs. All of the stories about the bone crushing teeth.
What's wrong with bone crushing teeth?
They think you might want to crush the bones with them.
Ah, but that would be so rude.
They don't think that way. But they think if they get to know you, they'd like you a lot. After all, you make the best flower crowns in all of Gaia, maybe even all of Asteria. That sounds perfect for a festival.
You might be right. Maybe I'll greet them with some flower crowns next year. I could even open up a seasonal flower crown store.
I'd definitely buy one. Wait, let me do it again. The text for that, this makes it better. Okay, that's hilarious. But right now, I'm awake and thirsty. Do you have swamp food on the menu today? I'm all out, sorry. Too bad. Something else then. You still have those drinks that make you as sturdy as 3 bark in case the torches come near me again. In fact, I still do. Give me one moment. Alright, do I give him the classic? Or do I give... You know what? You're getting a special from me. You're getting some Phoenix chilies. Since you're a plant-based creature, you're getting some fire resistance from me, sir. Fire resistant frosted lagoon. Coming up for an old friend. Liquid rebark just for you. No, ho, 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 ho. Delicious. I feel I could devour any torch now. Thank you, innkeeper. Can't wait to walk. Can't wait for any person to walk in here, any one of my cast, and be like, what the fuck is that thing? Except for if he walks in, sir, what is his name? Vampire. Kyle. Kyle would be probably the only person who would be completely chill about this guy. And everyone else would be like, what the fuck? Kyle would just be like chatting it up and be like, oh, I haven't met one of your kind before. Can I suck your blood? Oh, you're all plant-based? Oh, anyway, what do you like to do in your hobbies? What is your free time? Alright. What woke you up from your slumber anyhow? The night sky fell into my dirt hut. It burned my favorite weeping willow to bits. I am replanting it into many small sniffling willows. They are feasting upon the ashes of the stars that try to extinguish them. It's a powerful nutrient. Sounds tasty. After the trees and winds and pill bugs come down, I had planned to go back to sleep. All that calamity made me awfully tired. But when I tried to sleep, all I could focus on was this feeling spreading in my chest. Heartburn. Loneliness. I thought I should get out there and advertise my new spa. You have a spa? I wanna go there, hell yeah. Sign me up. I love spas. Anything with water and relaxation, I'm in. Because only crickets were visiting, and they aren't very good at marketing. You know, maybe if people visit me instead of me visiting them, they won't chase me off. So I went to where I knew people could use my services. A werewolf camp in the Ashen Grove. I didn't want to intrude on their personal space, of course. So I just hung the coupons up on pieces of thin red string in the nearby canopies. Together with some surely little bells so that the wind would announce their presence. Like little spells to draw you towards the nearest mud masks. I hope they'll visit me sometime. I didn't know you opened this bar. It's new. I want to share my flowers in mud and pools with everybody so we can all look beautiful together. That sounds wonderful, Baya.
I agree. Can I leave some of my coupons here?
Sure.
Thank you. Please hand them out to all your customers.
I will happily share this fantastic offer with them.
Ooh, woo.
You could also just come here more often and hand them out yourself.
Ah, but there's no one else here.
That's a girl for someone to come in this room right now. God damn it.
Except the jackdaw. You want a coupon, little creature? I will leave one in your nest.
No one's here because it's almost closing time, buyer. You have to come by earlier during the day, or early in the evening, or during events.
But there will be people here.
Yes. I believe that's the point.
Too scary. I shall go now.
Is that how you wait a little? Is that how you... And chainsaw that doesn't want to start?
Wait, fuck.
The chainsaw that doesn't want to start correctly. What is... It's perfect, I love it.
Don't forget to hand out my coupons.
So, he's opened this bar, he wants people to be beautiful together, but he's afraid of people. Will do. Hey, time to feed undo. Act 2, Starlight Sonata, Twin Flames, 8 of the Astral Moon. Alright, my tavern, there's a dragon on top. We've got a little tower, we've got a sheep, we've got some wood, we've got a well. We've got a table, another table, 2 barrels, some rose bushes, a sign. Small tree, a big tree. On the small tree looks like there's something hanged, like you can lie in. A hammock? Yes, that's the word, I keep forgetting that word. Yeah. Let's start the day. Oh, snake lady. Hello.
Hey, man, fuck. Hey, innkeeper.
Hello. It's been a while since I've seen you around.
A whole week to be exact. And you already miss me?
A little.
Cute. I got my hands on a job all the way over in Dyria. Seemed like something relatively easy, but well paid.
Or like something too good to be true.
Not this time. Apparently the farmer just wanted to be done quickly, so she offered a higher than average rate.
Fuck, I would have needed some fresh water for that. God damn it, give me a second. I'm gonna fill up 1 cup instead of 2. Alright. Let's try this again. Sounds like easy money. Yeah, I wish. You know, I think I could use a drink first. Something that loosened my tongue. I feel like this job drained me all of my social energy. Only if I get to hear the rest of the story. Sounds like a good deal to me. Alright, you need to be charming as fuck. Good that I know just the perfect drink for you. Close enough. Well, there's the sunny breeze, but I was not going for the sunny breeze. I was not going for the open heart. Undo, feeding time. Let's hope this suits your tastes. Your drinks never disappoint. Glad to hear. I can definitely feel my charm coming back to me. I made you a drink. Now it's your turn. Tell me about your latest job. Fine. A deal's a deal. Told you the client's a farmer, right? She has a large flock of two-headed sheep. Apparently the dance starfall damaged the barn and they somehow managed to break out of their enclosure. Didn't think they were that clever, honestly. Must be the two brains. Probably. Anyways, they got out right before the shearing appointment. And of course, the farmer needed to get them back in time. Especially considering the rumors surrounding Deria at the moment. Seems to be a dangerous place nowadays. Apparently an unusual amount of cattle have been going missing these last few weeks. So local folks have been keeping a close eye on the locks and fences. Also, why is the music so loud every time I speak? I'm not doing the loudest voice with this character, why is the music getting so loud? Of course, the farmer wanted her sheep to be safe, so she hired someone to bring her animals back. That someone being you. Obviously. I thought to myself, I'm a monster hunter. Handling animals is basically my job. Let's say a monster hunter is rather known for, well, hunting instead of handling. That was exactly the issue. Do you know how stubborn two-headed sheep are? Let me guess. They're twice as stubborn as one-headed sheep? You got it. They're impossible to get moving. Impossible to startle. One head might be eating, but the other one is always watching. It sounds like such a funny quest to me. I would like to see a little mini game, but this would be a thing. Just trying to handle two-headed sheep. That sounds like such a fun side quest to me. But you did it, right? I suspect you wouldn't be here if you hadn't finished the job. You're absolutely correct. I was at my wit's end. Imagine I fought hundreds, not thousands of beasts. And some sheep are the one enemy you can't win against. That sounds like an incredibly humbling experience. It was. Trust me. Trust in me. Trust in me. Close your eyes and trust in me. Alright, we done the car song. Let's keep going. But luckily I got some help. Another adventurer saw me struggling and offered her assistance and knowledge. Why? This sounds like Fable. This sounds like Fable to me. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Or should I say, retired adventurer. Oh? Yeah. He was very insistent on that label. Some kind of astral finfolk must have lost their arm a while ago. Oh no. Back to the sheep. She told me there's apparently one thing that gets their full attention. You got any guesses on what the magical tool might be? I have no... Claws! Is that an old woman voice? Claws! Yeah, that works. Morning dew claws to be precise. They go absolutely feral for them. A few will make them follow every single one of your commands. But somehow, with your experience, should know that, innkeeper. Do you two know each other? Barely. Ha! Keep your secrets then, oh so mysterious innkeeper. I like... This innkeeper has a past and he doesn't want to speak about it to anyone. That's why also he goes by the name innkeeper. We literally still haven't opened the letter of the first guy. That's the second one of our old group, of our old party group. And apparently we are at least old. We are old. Like we are ancient old. Like it seems like it seems like Kyle is definitely younger than us. The vampire. Been here for some 1,000 years now. Oh well. I wanted to buy her a drink after she helped me out back there. Didn't expect you two to be best friends, honestly. Best friends? I think you got that one, Shade. I'd never befriend someone like... I'd never befriend someone like him. I have taste. Innkeeper is a god. Damn it. Now you spoiled it. You got it. He's an actual god. He's one of those astral plane strengths. We got figured out. Well, that was unnecessarily rude of you, Una. You didn't even consider my feelings. Consider me sorry, Innkeep. Apology accepted. Speaking of taste, what about your drinks? I know you've always liked experimenting with potions and other suspicious liquids. Looks like you finally made it, huh? Indeed, I think I got the hang of it. And what are you waiting for? Your old rival is waiting for a drink. Preferably one that will restore my energy. Those sheep made my old bones all wobbly, and I don't like feeling so weak. Got you. Let's see what that old magic has to offer. Don't worry, it might not look like it, but his drinks are actually really good. I bet. I'll just take that as a compliment, I suppose. Alright, what the fuck is energy? Oh, strength. Okay, strength is energy. Got it. So I could do with a southern product. With anything else that is funny on strength? Sailor's courage. Sure. I always wanted to make the sailor's courage. That seems like it. Hey, my fair sailor's courage, let's go. Ow, wow. Impressed? Don't get cocky now. Don't have to be shy. You can just admit I've improved. So, Una, Jay told me you are retired now. Had enough of the adventuring business? Absolutely. I don't want to have anything to do with that anymore. I've completed enough quests for at least 2 lifetimes. And yet you decided to help Jade. Ever had to handle a 2-headed sheep? Not yet. Lucky you. Lucky indeed. I just couldn't watch her struggle with those stubborn beasts any longer, and this was a one-time exception. Did the farmer pay you accordingly after your morning Duke Lois magic trick? Oh, absolutely. He was so happy, she gratefully paid both of us. That's good to hear. She even tipped us with some gems she supposedly found in one of her fields. But I'm a miner. I don't have any use for stones like those. And since I'm retired, I couldn't care less about material riches. So we figured we'd give them to you instead. But I wouldn't tell that pretentious blonde dragon priestess if I were you. Feels like a blasphemous gift. No. Divine gems. A little blasphemous indeed. I think I just know the right way to use them. Thank you. Don't mention it. Now that we're done here, I can finally go back to crusading for the rest of my life. Didn't get this trick I put in for nothing. Of course, I also occasionally gotta whip some youngsters off while playing cards. I haven't lost a game in at least 4 decades. That's remarkable. Or impossible. Someone who's only playing fair. I think your lucky streak will end with me today. I've also never lost a game in at least a decade. Are you challenging me to a duel? Absolutely. And whoever loses has to pay for the next round of drinks. That's the spirit. I like you, bounty hunter. But don't come quiet to me after I annihilate you. Ha. You wish. Jade be on guard. I don't need to be worried about her. She knows her tricks and stuff, but you? In comparison to you, you're a youngster and she... No, watch out. Watch out for some trickery. That's all I'm telling you. You're worried about me? Cute. I just know for a fact that Una is a master at cheating. I doubt that's changed. So, you're saying you've lost against her? More than once, yes. Pathetic. Hey, are you talking about me? Listen, Innkeep. If your opponent is obviously cheating, like she was, you can't beat them fair and square. You gotta beat them at cheating. Now watch how a real master does it. Oh, wait, who the fuck are you? He's so shiny in his eyes. What the hell is this? He's so happy. It's her new friend. I bet he's definitely a himbo. I can already tell. And he met her on her quest. And because of my charisma and stuff, they didn't fight and now they're friends. Yay. Good day. I have returned, innkeeper. Wait. Ah. Where?
Hey, I have returned, innkeeper.
Oh, whatever. Welcome back, Miss Anwar, and welcome. This brave adventurer's name is Claymore. Wait, is it Snarky? It's Snarky. What is the Karen voice I'm doing? Snip, snap, snap. I'm a bitch. I'm annoying. Yeah, okay, that's the voice. This brave's adventurer name is Claymore. He offered unexpected support during my quest. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you so much on behalf of, the world. Yes, of course, the world, Mr. Clay. You don't need to do the whole Mr. thing. Just Clay is alright with me. Otherwise it sounds so formal, like talking to one of those gruff people. Oh, you wouldn't want to be one of those. Play this then. Can I offer you both a drink in exchange for the story of how you two met? That would be a fun trade, right, Tia? I think I would welcome it as well. Then, what can I get you? Clay, please go ahead. Oh my, you've got a lot of stuff on the menu. How about one of those things with ingredients? You look strong. How about something extra for those muscles? That sounds nice. Let's go with that. 1 minute. Alright, don't worry, I know how to make myself a brawler. One Southern Brawler coming right up. Try this. I think it might knock your socks off. This tastes strong and magic-y, but my socks are still on. Still, I love it. I'll have to remember this one for next time. What is it called? Don't worry, I'll remember it for you. Thank you. Now, Miss Anwar, what would you like? I need some of that liquid vigilance. Even in here, it's important to stay on guard. Wouldn't this be the right time to relax? There is no such time. Alright, then I shall aid you in the divine mission of not falling asleep, standing. He wants to be vigilant. With shield. I mean, I haven't made the first snow yet. And it's one more ingredient than I have. Alright, the first snow coming up. Some liquid vigilance diluted with some delicious secret ingredients. Enjoy. I can do with something less diluted, but you're right, it's delicious. Happy to hear that. Do we get to tell a story now? Please, go ahead. You think I should start with the seashells? No, I think some exposition is in order first. As you already know, Innkeeper, I plan to start my investigation right here in Zenith, specifically the local Gaia temple, so I've been told. Mostly about the wobbling ooze. Ah, yes, that was certainly something. Unfortunately, besides the fascinating personal secrets, they had nothing of value to share with me. But fortunately, thanks to your rumors, I was not entirely without a lead. The wizard's prophecy led me to Dalwell. Or should I say, the abandoned Isle of Fairweather. The name changes depending on who you ask. I didn't know it had any names. I always just called it Kelpie Island. Why? Because it's shaped like one. Probably the smartest approach. Kelpie Island or Fairweather. Its name means very little to me. What? Its local settlement of Fae was much more relevant. They built everything into the giant sequoia that holds the portal to Avalon. The portal is in the tree? Yes, right in its center. They call it the Horizon Tree. It's beautiful. The Fae themselves were moderately helpful. It was difficult to get them to focus on the severity of the situation, and I was pretty sure they were preparing some sort of morbid ritual with the acorns that were stringing up between those rose bushes in asymmetrical shapes. Oh, I always thought those were art projects. No misconceptions. Sounds more like they were preparing to charge them with astral moonlight. Well, what? If you freeze them, they make for good ice cubes. Do you participate in such practices? Not at the moment. Just not going to question that. Eventually, I got them to sit still long enough to ask them about any strange occurrences around their settlement. Why does the voice have changed so much now? It sounds like the wizard boy almost now. What happened? Actually, what happened to the voice? Jesus. Actually? No. Fuck. How did I do the Karen voice the last time?
Actually, I want to speak to the manager. I
don't even know. Did they understand your definition of strange? After some explanation, they told me about how just recently an astral humpback whale had rampaged through one of the nearby scouting camps. Just 2 days before the star fell. They said it seemed like it was running from something and it was full of seething fury. They also claimed it to be a good sign because it promised adventure. I mean, they went wrong. He's right. It did lead us on an adventure. But I don't know if they'd hoped to wipe out the entire night sky. No one would hope for that. Well, someone clearly did. They weren't wrong about being a sign of a change of pace is all I'm saying. The exact definition is subject to personal convictions. It certainly was a sign of something being awry, and I was determined to get to the bottom of it. So naturally, I made my way to nearby Carapace Beach and prepared the celestial summoning ritual under the young astral moon. Or the humpback whale, I suppose. What else would I be summoning? I think maybe we wanted to ask Cassiopeia for her input. Are you out of your mind? The Realm Keepers have sworn a divine oath of neutrality that prevents them from directly interfering with the simple world of us mortals. The full might of the powers could disrupt the delicate balance of the cosmic design. Right. Sorry, slipped my mind. You are forgiven. As I was preparing the ritual, readying to the I like the voice no more. Readying myself to confront the troublemaker, I suddenly found myself being routed by a strange request. No. Fuck it. Readying myself to confront the troublemaker, I suddenly found myself interrupted by a strange request.
That was me. I asked her if she needed any more seashells.
Did she? I did, actually. Pairing to actually. Oh, wait, there we go. Oh, wait, actually, that is my nerd voice as well. Holy Jesus Christ, I'm giving the same voice like to 3 different people now. What the fuck? Pairing dragons and tritons and flimmering limpet shells can heighten the dual aspect of the celestial twins. Therefore, making the connection to the astral sea more stable. Obviously. I hadn't managed to find the limpet shell, and one happened to be among his offerings.
I honestly just thought she was decorating the beach and she could do with more color.
You weren't wrong in a way.
Certainly, the shells burned up during the ritual. Signed Tia Sands too.
That's the level. Fortunately, I possess spectacular healing capabilities. Fortunate indeed. You're collecting seashells for beach decorating, or your very own ritual clay?
I was collecting them for my friends. At this time of year, Kelpie Island is full of all kinds of sparkling floating animals from the astral sea. And they love munching on seashells.
Do you count these creatures a lot?
I try to. They're very nice.
Clay can talk to animals. God's blessings rest upon him. Full of surprises.
Thank you. But I'm not always sure they like talking to me. They tend to disappear sooner or later. Sometimes they come back, but often they don't.
Oh, because of that thing behind him. I'm just putting my mouse away then.
I think maybe I accidentally say things that upset them without realizing it, and I think I mean to hurt them. I hate when that happens.
I mean, they just disappear like they were never there?
Yes, like they moved to a different, quieter beach.
Or like they return to the astral sea.
I feel like they would tell me if they went back home.
Not necessarily. Many Astrian creatures can traverse the planes at will, but they don't always have control over when they return. On many occasions, the astral currents pull them back home before they're ready. And once you're swept up in them, each subsequent journey out becomes more and more difficult, or so I've been told. I would guess your friends either went home when you weren't there, or got pulled back before they had the chance to say goodbye.
So you're saying the sea swallowed them?
Not quite. It just beckoned them home for a celestial hack of sorts.
So that means I could just visit them in the astral sea?
That would be an incredible undertaking. Traveling between planes is quite hazardous.
It is? Our echoes are from the primordial sea, and my family has lived here for quite a while, I think. I must have gotten here somehow.
They say it was much simpler to traverse between planes once. For a long time, it has been almost impossible, without complicated and dangerous rituals. Until recently, the Astral Sea was the only possible way to pass through the barriers. And accessing it requires meticulous planning, not to mention the sea tends to come with more risks than rewards. Even your Astrian friends who can choose to leave their home plane on a whim get pulled back by the currents eventually. Imagine what would happen if you went in unprepared.
But the Fae on Kelpie Island aren't from Gaia either, and they told me they haven't lived here for very long.
Fuck. Since the 5 interplanar portals opened up, interplanar travel has become a lot more accessible again. At least when it comes to the dream planes. But even the astral and primordial seas, not to mention Ur, are finally open to us again after all these years. Buh. The burp smells like chicken. Maybe because I eat chicken. It is a true miracle to witness in our lifetimes.
So, the portals haven't always been there? I didn't know that. Who put them there?
Well, that is a very good question. And one that would blow the scope of this conversation beyond its bounds, I would think. You'll have to tell me how you summoned that whale. You're right, we're getting off track. As Clay and I talked, he told me about his fascinating friendships with the astral creatures, and his ability to speak with animals as if they share language. So you asked him for help. Well, he offered his aid. I certainly could have handled it on my own, but
you didn't have to.
Right, that, obviously. Thank you very much, Clay.
Anytime.
So, I summoned it. The ritual worked exceptionally well, and it appeared out of the sky in a wave of concerning darkness. Stars used to accompany them.
I mean, there was one star.
There was. The whale was even bigger than I had anticipated, almost as tall as the horizon tree. And in its stomach rested a giant sun, the only star of the night sky, whose light had not been extinguished, nestled right in its belly. Someone requested. That sounds beautiful. It was, in a way. The star wasn't the thing to worry about, though. The whale didn't look at all happy about being summoned. Instead, it looked like a wounded animal that was one loud noise away from flashing out. And it looked sick. Its translucent skin was grey, like it was frozen with the coldness of the highest mountains or the deepest depths. Its eyes were pale, almost blind, with no warmth within them. I thought for a brief second, we must fight this beast before it consumes us and everything in its path. But when I looked over at Clay, I saw a deep understanding in his eyes, like he wasn't seeing a monster, but a friend. So I stayed quiet, knowing that whatever he knew, outweighed my fear. You knew what it needed, Clay?
Not completely, but I knew that look in its eyes. That feeling when you're scared, so scared you get angry, when you want to fight because you're terrified you won't be able to flee. So I kneeled, to show it that I didn't mean any harm, and I held out my last conch shell in my hands. It took a moment to overcome the instinct to mistrust, but then I picked up the shell gently and ate it. I saw the conch freeze as it was swallowed. It looked painful. Wanting to comfort the whale, I reached out and carefully put my hands against its cheek. I wanted it to know it wasn't alone.
I'm sure it needed that.
It did. It was so sad, it cried tears of golden dust.
Its tears turned to eyes before they even hit the ground. It was at that moment I realized its body had been cursed with a potent frostbite. I knew it did not trust me yet, so I did what I previously would not have thought possible. Through a hand on Clay's shoulder and the magic of a twink, I was able to briefly transfer my magic onto Clay, allowing him to cure it of its disease. He kissed it on the forehead, and the ice burned away, freeing it of the endless chill. It was quite sweet. That's one lucky whale. And one unusual effect of that infusion. Is that not usually possible? Inspiration is a fickle thing. Such magic is deeply personal and differs from person to person. I always enjoy seeing how others imagine support to look like.
Tia's support was very helpful.
I'd hope so.
Once it was free of its pain, the well was ready to talk to us. I asked what had happened, and it told me about fighting some sort of evil creature on 2 legs.
A creature on 2 legs, so humanoid then? We assume. It turns out whales don't care much about their appearances.
It cared more about all the things being thrown at it, or the mean way to approach a whale. Apparently it swallowed some kind of stone. It could only remember its black and white color, and that it tasted horrible. I thought, I was trying to just a thing, it's nothing to worry about.
Rookie mistake.
The 2-legged monster just wouldn't stop attacking, so it fled as quickly as it could, trying to find its way home. It felt really bad about destroying the camp. I get why. The worst part about being angry, seeking the wreckage you leave behind. Tia, do you ever get angry?
No, I am the embodiment of calmness and self-discipline. You forgot divinity. Thank you, I did.
Luckily, its anger subdued when it found its way back. It thought it was finally safe, but suddenly, this freezing cold began. I don't mind the cold much. I'm from the highlands, and we've got a lot of snow in the winter. But the kind of cold it was describing sounded awful, painful, and inescapable, like it was freezing from the inside out.
The potent frostbite I mentioned, it seems a curse to cold that slowly spread throughout its entire body.
I tried to keep itself warm by feeding on solar crabs and cosmic squid, but that didn't help much. It just kept getting more scared and angrier and colder. Until even its brain was freezing over, it couldn't think of anything other than the cold. So in its desperation, it ate the hottest thing it could find.
A star. A star. A giant one at that. It looked deceptively small contained in its belly, but apparently it was one of the biggest ones the night sky had to offer, the East Star. It ate Pharaohs, the guiding star of the endless seas. It did, and it helped. It keeps its frostbite at bay, even if it did not eradicate it. But as you can imagine, such a massive star disappearing did not have the most desirable effect on the astral sea's delicate balance of gravity. I can imagine that.
The whale was very confused about what had happened, but it said all the stars all around it suddenly started to fall and spin out of place. They crashed into each other, causing more and more destruction with each passing moment. I didn't understand everything it described, but it sounded bad.
To label it as bad would be quite the understatement. The falling stars ripped holes in Cassiopeia's wings. I think that just one hungry creature could break the entire balance of the universe.
It was hurt and scared.
It should have endured instead of hurting others.
It was alone. It didn't know all that would happen.
I'm sure it's Twilight Space. Its past wasn't. I didn't mean to pick that, by the way. Oopsie. Its past wasn't good enough. The whale isn't responsible for all things that were done to it. It celebrated you were able to help it instead of blaming for its pain.
I think so too.
Did you also manage to free it of the star in its stomach? No. The frostbite may be gone, but that star is a part of it now. It has become the first of a new kind. A sun humpback whale. And probably the last one too, so all other stars in the astral sea have been snuffed out. We will never be able to see the night sky again, and in turn, that whale must forever live with its guilt nestled in its stomach. You're right. Some things are forever changed now. That's kind of the point of disasters. But perhaps the star doesn't stand for shame, but the pride of its survival. We shouldn't be sad that most are gone, but happy that one managed to make it through. Besides, we may have lost the night sky's starry companions, but it managed to gain 2 new friends. Even the worst of situations can lead to delight sometimes.
I like that. You should never be sad about finding new friends. Speaking of friends, on the way back we ran into this traveling souvenir shop. I bought friendship bracelets for Tia and I with little whale jumps on them. But she didn't want to wear them just yet. I'm waiting until she's ready.
It's very nice of you, right, Tia? I'm just... They are hazard for fights and could get caught in things. Sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how they look with your armor. Yeah.
Tia also found something for you at the souvenir shop.
That's...
She said it reminded her of your tavern. I know that I've seen it in person.
Of course I took it interrupted sometime. Alright, let's try that line again.
And now that I've seen it in person, I agree.
Now I'm curious. What is it? Huh. That's beautiful actually. Oh. That's a very pretty mosaic.
The shopkeeper told us a little about it. Supposedly this piece of art represents a new beginning of the hard-fought battle.
Kind of like the rise of the sun hunchback whale. Very fitting. Thank you, Tia. So... Tia, aren't you glad Clay was there to help you? I suppose I am.
You really are?
You are surprisingly competent. Perhaps one might even say I could not have done this entirely without you. If one was to be extreme about it.
I think someone like you could do anything alone if you put your mind to it. But that doesn't mean you should have to. I'm always happy when doing difficult things if I have help from other people.
Well said, Clay. Stellar teamwork, you two. Keep it up.
Will do.
Much more importantly, clearly our quest was not successful. What are you talking about? You cured the sun humpback whale, he found out where the stars fell, you made new friends. What more could you want? We still haven't the slightest idea who caused all this.
An angry humanoid figure?
And that is who exactly?
Well, we can rule out you, me, and the innkeeper.
We can rule out you and me. Ouch. No hard feelings. I believe you're innocent, but sometimes evil hates in blind sight. One must not be led astray.
Oh, so you know about my plan all along. Well, time it's now to release my true power.
Just kidding. I understand. Paranoia is a hard habit to break. Clearly someone orchestrated this. It seems too random and methodical to have been an accidental side effect. I must find out what hides in the darkness. If something like this happens again, it could end in a calamity the likes of which we have never seen before. Well, now the old woman joins in. I wonder what happened to Snake Lady. Did she leave after she lost? Fuck my shit, that actually hurt a little bit. Don't worry about them. Fuck, this is the same voice now. I don't know how to do voices no more. Fuck.
Don't worry too much about it, girlie. This is just kind of how oblivions are around here.
I wouldn't call this just another oblivion. How often have you seen the stars fall from the sky?
0 times. I was asleep when it happened, and now that it's over, there go my chances of ever witnessing a supreme meteor shower.
You should not wish to witness such horrors.
Some horrors are fun to look at. Listen, laugh. When I was your age, I used to worry about stuff like this all the time. This man over here did too. We all did, at one time or another. And I know from experience that making such a fuss about it won't get you anywhere. These bite-sized calamities are part of the natural order of things. From chaos to balance, to chaos and back to balance. Everything just stretches around in a never-ending cycle. Sure, it's good to keep an eye out, but you don't have to give yourself an aneurysm over it. Just pick up a quest if it worries you and follow the natural flow of the universe. That way, if you're lucky, you'll end up retired like me.
Such a leisurely attitude only leads to failure.
And, even then, someone is always going to save the world in the end.
And that someone is going to be me.
Oh, the youth. Anyway, old enemy, got another drink for me? I'm running dry.
Anytime, Una. Are you still running low on energy? How about another strong one?
You got it.
Alright, it's a drink, but what does she actually want? Yeah, okay. South and Brawler coming right up. Something strong for the most strong-handed lady I know.
Weird way to admit you've lost every argument against me. But this drink is splendid. I'll give you that. tea with one of these, your worries will be washed away with flavor. Good or bad, depends on the day. I find your apathy bothersome tragedy. And I find your hero complex unsustainable. Remember, kiddo, they don't build the statues for folks who are alive. Who cares about statues? My purpose is my purpose, and I don't care who immortalizes me. No one's purpose is to die, girl. Life is much more meaningful than that. Anyway, my purpose is winning at cards right now. Good luck with your illusions.
I apologize on her behalf. It's fine.
Tia, are you dying?
No. Fuck. He was purely speaking in hypothetical.
I'm not sure what that means, but it doesn't sound like it could damage your armor. But you know, maybe we should listen to her advice. I mean, at least a little bit. My granny always says, with age comes the priceless wisdom of mistakes.
I think your grandma's advice would be much more helpful than whatever a failed hero has to say. You think retirement is failure? One's powers should never be abandoned. If you can still serve this world, you should. Not sure if that's bleak or inspiring. The latter. He was right about one thing though. The past is full of terrible disasters that were prevented. Which means that this too could have been attempted before, not very successfully. Knowledge of something so wild must be scarce and well guarded, maybe even abandoned. I've never come across anything like this anywhere in the Apache's liberal library. Granted, the Aperture has only been standing for a little over 2 decades, no? The library can't be that vast. Many of the oldest books were relocated to the new stronghold. I do believe that we don't currently harbor the knowledge I seek. For that, other avenues must be explored. What are you considering?
We could ask everyone we come across until we find someone who knows something.
Good idea, but that would take far too long. I think we should look for the Everbloom archives.
Is that a book club?
An ancient one. Everbloom was one of the Great 7 Maiden archives. The Gaian one to be specific. Legend has it there used to be one on each plane, even throughout the plane of the dead. They were once filled with all the knowledge of the cosmos and grew in size every day thanks to their fearless archivists. But then they fell to an unknown foe and have been lost to time ever since. I believe one of them could hold the answers we seek. Innkeeper, do you know perhaps where to find this archive? Nope. Not much of a librarian, unfortunately. Disappointing.
But you could keep an eye out for it, right? You could ask all the scholarly people that pass through here.
Of course, I can do that.
Perhaps you can start by asking that bounty hunter once she's done gambling all her money away.
Clicked it again. You could ask her yourself.
I would rather not.
I'll take that terrible task off your hands then.
Wonderful. You won't need more than a day to take care of all this, right?
I could do with a little more time.
Nonsense. We don't have more time. I need your full commitment on this, innkeeper.
This is very short notice.
As are disasters, typically. Hence the vigilance. I shall return to a fully prepared quest tomorrow morning.
Alright. In the meantime, you should rest.
Don't be ridiculous. I have things to do, people to help, players to consult.
Una was right. A good night's sleep would do wonders for you. I could even offer you some coupons at beautiful swamp spa. Fine, I'll take one. Or two. One I won't be put to much use. But as now, who will this world have faith in? I shall see you tomorrow. It's always nice to see burnout happening in real time.
Don't worry, I'll go with her and make her some soup. Soup always helps me when I have a headache, and it looks like she has a big one. You want some soup as well?
Oh yes, please.
I'll bring some by tomorrow. You have any allergies?
No, thank you, Clay.
Anytime. Then the recipe will be a surprise. Have a soup day. I'll take some of those coupons too.
Wonderful.
Talking through everything really helped. Thank you.
I'm happy to hear that. I hope you held on to those seashells. Catching up with some astral fans might make you feel a little better.
Actually, I was thinking I could use these shells to make some friendship bracelets for Tia and I. I want to carve them into stars. I think that sometimes you have to make something beautiful out of the things that hurt you. Otherwise you're left with anger and there's nowhere to go. Do you like being angry?
No, I don't.
Me neither.
But we all get angry sometimes. Not for the most fun, but it's important. Never getting angry doesn't solve anything either. Just makes you smaller and smaller until people no longer see you as someone they need to think about.
At least they're not scared of you.
Anger doesn't make you any more of a monster than silence makes you a saint. Be a whole person, Clay. Don't be scared of who that is.
I'll try, Innkeeper. Thank you. I hope you find a way back to yourself too.
Thank you, Clay. Me too. So how did the game end? No! Oh, they're still there, okay. Oh, the skeleton. Perfect timing. Top. Oh my god. Can I believe actually how long those 2 days have been taking and still taking. Okay, focus, Sonny. Top of the evening. No. Ah! Alright, seriously. Focus. We've done the voices for so long. I don't even remember what my real voice sounds like. Top, 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 Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Alright. Top of the morning to you all. My name is Mr. Jacksepticeye and... Okay. Sorry. So, Britannia, rule away. Top of the evening to you. Welcome to my tavern. Oh, what do my magical eyes see? New faces, new acquaintances. With whom do I have the pleasure today? No way! Speaking, skeleton. I haven't seen one of those in a long while. Hello there. How incredibly rude of me to leave out introductions. My name is Scully. And he's so polite as well. You can call me Una, Mr. Scully. That one over there is my friend, Jade. Nah. Ah, a fellow miner, but with more skin left. Which isn't immensely difficult, I suppose. Glad to make your acquaintance, Una, and her friend Jade. Hey, there's a beautiful necklace you have there. Something about it looks really familiar. Don't you think, Scully? I have no clue what you're talking about. It does remind me of Scully in a way. When was the last time you were digging around in graves?
Never. Think your senses might be deteriorating with age. Just like your ability to win while cheating.
Yeah. Don't get smart with me now, or Astaria's worst beast tamer.
Oh, the wonders of friendship. You seem to get along so well.
Oh, absolutely.
I think I should be going now. I still have work to do.
What a coincidence. I happen to want to say the exact same thing. But wouldn't it be rude for us to leave that distinguished gentleman all by himself? I think one of us should definitely stay a little longer. Isn't it cool that both of you have bones made of shimmery gemstones?
It is true. I haven't seen another miner since... well, since I woke up. So anywhere between 2 weeks and 2 centuries ago.
See? It's a match already. Would be a shame if the two of you were to become friends.
Huh?
Anyway, see ya.
That was quick, especially for her age.
Apparently so. I didn't see that. He looks like a skeleton to me. But apparently he is supposedly was in his lifetime of the same ways as she was? Question mark? I mean, what info do we have about him? Kin, skeleton, okay. Age, oh, pronoun see him, class, archivist. Background, Everbloom Archives.
Indeed. I guess a woman her age knows what she wants.
Oh, he is here. Alright. I have to do the weird voice again that I've been doing for like 3 characters today. Oh no, but now I have to do the right voice, the official voice. My name is General Howdy, everybody. I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy. Yeehaw, yeehaw. I'm Texas. So I'm building houses and shit. There we go. Good mythical morning.
12 past sunset tax.
It might be true, but it's still.
Morning somewhere. I know.
You got it. But today I'm not here to talk with you about primordial magic. Today we're going to celebrate my sister. God damn it. More voices. How many characters does this game have? I don't have that many voices. Jesus. So she's the polar opposite of him, that far I know already. Ugh. So he's very excited, crazy, so I have to give her like a calm voice. More mannered, more laid back. No, not laid back. You know what I mean. More calm.
Greetings. Greetings, everyone. Come on in. Pleased to meet you. My name is Scully.
Jade. You can call me X. And this is Grace, my little sister. Yes, I know she's taller than me. You can keep it to yourselves. We're here to celebrate, not to roast. Oh, some fire might be fun.
No fireballs inside, Hexagon.
If you insist, a fireless party it is then.
My bones are aching for a party. I haven't attended one in what feels like an eternity. What's the occasion?
My wonderful, talented sister successfully defended her wizard doctoral thesis just today. She can now call herself an actual full-blown selenite witch.
It's not that special, honestly.
Now back to... Fuck. Give me this. Fuck. Yeah, give me a fuck. I agree. I beg to differ. Did you Google it? You definitely Googled it. Whatever. That's a majorly big deal. Congrats.
I must congratulate you as well. Quite an outstanding achievement indeed. You're very sweet. Thank you.
I have to agree with everyone. You should be proud of yourself. How about a drink on the house to celebrate your graduation?
X already told me that you're a real magical connoisseur. I would love to taste one of your creations, innkeeper. But I don't know what to pick. Would you recommend something to me?
Of course. How about a drink for your wits? Your brain must be tired after debating your professors all day.
That sounds lovely. My brain could use a little pick-me-up.
Coming right up. Alright, something for the brain, something funny, something to celebrate. Classic would be the Sparking Nebula, but no. What do we have that goes full intelligence otherwise? Peak Sunrise. Therefore I'm gonna take something really special. Alright, here we go. The Peak Sunrise. Coming up!
My, this is delightful.
See? Told ya. He definitely knows his craft. Say, innkeeper, do you have a PhD in mixology by any chance?
Last time I checked, no, but I do have a lot of experience. Took me a while to get the hang of it. I can tell. The drinks are really tasty. Could easily go for another round of debating right now.
Someone else up for a drink? Nah. Nah, wait. Nah, not yet. Too fast.
Nah, not yet. I'm still energized from earlier.
Gully, Hax, what about you two? I'm good. I want to steal the show today.
I would love a refreshment for these old bones, actually. Perhaps something that will bring me back the charm of the old days.
I keep clicking that board for whatever unknown reason.
At your service.
I put some stuff to the side on my table. Maybe now I don't click it all the time. Hello, Ando. I'm gonna pet you a little bit. Yay. Alright, you want some charms. So, the Sunny Breeze is a classic, but we're gonna give you the Spoken Heart. I didn't know I can overfill it with one ingredient. Here you go. A drink for the charming gentleman.
Oh, what a lovely taste. It warms my bones, inside and outside. Should I be worried?
Maybe it's not that thing. Well, theoretically, it would be possible for a magical drink to warm one's bones. You just need...
You and your wild dreams, Hexy. Maybe leave those experiments to someone with an
actual laboratory for once. All the talking about studying and degrees brings back so many old memories. Also was a scholar once. Spent my life as an archivist at the Gaian Everbloom Archives, to be precise. Woman. We don't question that. It's all fine, it's okay. He drinks it with his top hat and the rest goes into his mustache, alright? We don't talk about it. We're not questioning it. He's just enjoying it. And we don't want to know. You don't want to see it. Actually, we all want to see it. He's gonna drink it somehow. I have no idea. We asked him that the first time we met him. And we still don't know how he drinks it. And we're watching it happen. Before my, well, supposedly eternal slumber. I've read a lot about the old archivists, but I've never had the chance to talk to one. Well, obviously, they're all dead. All of them? Yes. The archives were destroyed ages ago. They're mostly a myth now. Oh, that's quite sad. A lot of knowledge must have gone lost with them. I guess so. Also, our voices became pretty much the same right now. If you wouldn't mind, Scully, I'd love to hear more about them. Maybe we can receive some of that old knowledge? It would be my pleasure, but sadly, I cannot remember much of my research. All those years below ground and without sunlight doesn't seem to have been good for my memory. It's been a few centuries since I've been alive, so I'm not even sure where one would find the archives nowadays. Or the ruins, rather. Do you remember the environment surrounding them? Maybe that could help. A little, I believe. I might have even woken up close by. My early memories as a skeleton are quite hazy. During my lifetime, the archives were located deep underground. Gaia's lovely blessings were juxtaposed with a hostile and lifeless mountain range. They were surrounded by nothing but rocks and boulders, as sharp as talons and fangs. Even if you made it out of the mountains, you'd be greeted by either dry steppes or a poisonous lake. He just lost his mustache. Well, rest in peace mustache. Oh, there. He put it back on. Alright, there we go. The liquid in that lake could singe the meat right off your bones. I knew someone that fell into the lake once. I remembered as if it were yesterday. Well, that sounds like not the best place to build an important archive stronghold. Wouldn't necessarily agree. They say the books and scrolls of the might and archives contain all the mysteries of our world and the realms that surround us. Of course, you have to protect that knowledge. Would be a shame if someone. Anyway. I think I know the place Scully's talking about. Oh? It sounds just like the Gravelmark, sharp rocks next to a poisonous lake. There's no way a location like that exists twice. On this plane at least. Or else I would have heard of it. I wouldn't recommend going there. I bet it's exceptionally dusty after all these years. Bad thing about all those hidden treasures, knowledge left untouched for millennia. It sounds a little too ambitious, even for you. Fine. Your delicate wizard sensibilities won't last a day in the gravel muck anyway. Oh, and you what? Who can say? Anyway, I gotta go now. Shared enough secrets of the trade today already. Thank you for your reluctant service. What a lovely young lady. She would have made for a great archivist. And a grumpy one. I'm sure she just had a long day. As have I, honestly. I'm very tired. I'm absolutely sure of that. Take care of yourself. Seem like the kind of person that does things very thoroughly. But you should still try to relax for a few days. I agree. Getting a PhD is a major accomplishment. Nah, it's nothing really. I spent a lot of time researching. Defending my thesis was a mere formality. Scholars in my point still stands, and I'm sure your brother would agree with us. Absolutely. You're very kind. I really appreciate it. How about we call it a day? It's already getting late. A splendid idea, as I would expect from a witch like you. Seems fair. I hope you get to enjoy the rest of your evening, innkeeper. I will. Here practically. New quest. Alright, it was about freaking time. Jesus Christ. I have so many notes that I have enough for like 3 at least. Oh no. Alright. Deep within the ground mire hide long lost treasures and terrifying black stickers with the verdict still out and the cuteness level. The Maiden Archives once held the infinite knowledge of the cosmos. The guy in Everbloom could hide answers no one is quite ready for. A Banshee, Kaelin's greatsword, no. Crash, collapse the canal bridge connecting Devia to the mainland spawn the worst thing of all, passionate discussions. The fabled Everbloom Archives located within the gravel mire. Lifeless, dangerous mountain range. Alright, time to feed Andu. Let's go. Alright. That's where I'm gonna save. And end the game and switch games, cause I cannot keep up with voices no more. It's been over 2 hours, and I'm surprised. The days are getting longer and longer. Maybe I'm just reading slower. I don't know. But yeah, this is build number 1098, version 1.406, which I just read down there. But it was fun. We're gonna keep continuing tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. And we are not. Our main goal right now in this game is obviously not to figure out what happened to the stars, not about our mysterious past, and about the guy who sank the stars, who gave us the ladder. No. What we are curious about is how many more times can John change his name until the end of the story?